Hey, it's Ken Gagne of the YouTube channel Gamebits, here to conclude Life is Strange Before the Storm with the third and final episode, Hell is Empty. Chloe and Rachel have some secrets to discover.
I want to tell you all of it.
About the family.
But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Awkward. But sure.
Of course.
Why not? She's been through everything else.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife, and your mother.
Well, except in one way.
The woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother.
Dun dun dun! Also, your father is a viewfinder.
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Well, it's going to be a short game if you're not. So go on. I'll just stand over here. In the void by the couch. Oh.
Chloe.
Yeah, where else would I be? Of course I'm here for you, Rachel.
I'm right here.
That's why I'm staying.
Good. I need you.
Oh. Lighting. Look at that. Alright. Here I come. You ain't doing this alone. Although you alone must do this. So, how are we doing this? Am I just gonna hold your hand? Are we taking turns at the viewfinder? Or... Okay, we're each taking an eye. So, no depth perception to this story. Oh. Well, nowhere else to look, so let's look at the meeting.
I was in high school. There was one person everyone adored.
Me.
Her teachers, her friends.
Oh, hey, I'm a letterman. How you doing?
Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her.
I've never known a high schooler to have hair like
I
that.
could barely believe it when she picked me.
What era is this supposed to be? Like the 80s?
I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Oh, well, that was a short vignette. Let's move on to the courtship, shall we? Just speed right through this relationship.
So alive. So passionate about everything.
Just look at the way she tore up the sock hop.
Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her.
Weren't you? Oh, yeah, with those moves, no, you weren't.
While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that.
I think maybe you were too much for her.
For escape.
And she wasn't enough. Well, okay, moving on to parenthood. Ugh.
When
What
Sarah
a cute
became
little
pregnant,
watermelon.
I thought it would solve everything. And it did.
Nope, it didn't.
For a little while.
It never does. She was just pretending.
Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life.
Well, until the day the
So
Switch
much
came out.
love, but I was still blind.
Oh, well then. Move through parenthood quite quickly into descent.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
From what? Even when she didn't have kids, she wanted to escape. So were you escaping from them? Oh dear. Okay, that could have been worse.
I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
Well, she can be a good person who just does bad things.
That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you.
Are we about to be proven wrong on that point? Because this is getting dark. Oh dear.
I was wrong.
Oh no!
Eventually, I saw her for who she really was.
She wasn't Sarah at all.
Person.
Oh, yeah, she was a destructive person. There you go.
Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Even the love of her own daughter.
Oh God, you let my daughter
I
cry!
was desperate.
You're terrible.
I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
What did she do to harm her? I don't get it. She fell on the floor. Is that bad for children? Well, okay, reunion. This we already saw, right? We were there when it happened.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed.
Oh,
It was the saddest kiss of my life.
she was just
It was
terrible.
a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together.
Great.
Finally. But she didn't
Congratulations.
get to just decide one day to be a mother.
Well, kinda you do.
Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I
Okay,
told
that might
her
be a slight exaggeration.
she'd been given
Destroyed.
the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it.
So maybe it was her own life she destroyed? Maybe not anybody else's.
Pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep
You just loved it
safe.
that much, didn't you? Sadist. Well, Rachel, did you see the same thing I did? Are we done here? Hey, Dad.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No.
Roughly.
I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
What does that mean? Why would you send her money? And what is she spending it on
But now
exactly?
she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel,
Great.
it cannot be.
Cannot. Let's not be too confrontational just yet. Let's just simply ask, why not?
If that's
Yes.
what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Now remember,
Even if
Chloe
that's
uses
true,
drugs, but she's not addicted.
Rachel could still meet her.
Did you
And
not listen to what he
maybe
just said?
The fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Wishful thinking.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Wait, what?
Rachel,
That was the choice she was making?
I think I need to lie down.
You were paying Sarah off to not see her daughter? That kind of makes you look like a jerk, dude. Whew. Off you go. And you are... Excuse me? What are you doing here? And art. In case you forgot, we were in a fancy house. Let's check. Oh, hey, it's my cast from the Shakespeare play, and they want me to go to the cast party. Nope, not gonna make it. It's already 12:41 a.m. Oh my god. All these people are awake at that hour? Even when I was in cast parties, I was asleep by midnight, I think. Although I probably had a learner's permit and had a curfew. I can't keep track. Just so long ago. Anyway, sorry, not happening, y'all. Alright.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Well, since it's right in front of us, let's look at the awards.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
It doesn't, which is super awkward, so I'm just gonna quietly sneak out the back. Nope, not happening. It's the house I cannot leave. Kind of like that one episode of Buffy. Let's take a look at everything around here.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
Then she wouldn't have set the fire, which she, didn't intend to do in the first place.
Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew. Then again,
Right.
so is Frank.
Right, you should know all this. Francis Bowers. You know all this, Chloe.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
Ah, Big Ben. Computer.
The Tempest
Hello,
show
computer.
feels so far away now.
Nine Talk? What is Nine Talk?
This is so painful to look at.
How to Incognito? I think I looked at that same computer in the last episode.
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf.
Metamorphoses.
I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
Or almost anybody else. Alright, I'm saving you for last, mister. After everything you've put this family through. Oh my gosh, that table.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
That's an expensive break.
I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this.
Is there? I mean, I like some art, but I've never understood some art either, and that would be art I don't understand. That is the art we were looking at previously. Do not bump into it. Family photo.
It's so weird to look at this now.
It's like it was taken yesterday. Everybody's just pawing each other. My goodness. Alright. I did eventually go back and graffiti this. Did my graffiti make it in? Looks like it did. Aw, yeah. Anything else to look at around here? No? Let's look at Rose.
I
Hey,
can't even
Rose.
imagine how she must be feeling.
Let's find out by speaking to her.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I teleported to your other side.
It's Rose at this point, considering everything.
True.
Okay. Rose.
Violet. Not my fault, so I'm not apologizing.
Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
I'm sorry, we don't have breezeways where I'm from. What's a breezeway? Excuse me, little Miss Fancy Pants. Oh, found it. Oh, hey, a shirt. Take a look at that.
Hey, cool graphic.
It's like a
Rachel
sad
is
ice cream
really
cone on
getting
fire.
rid of this?
Yeah, I'll take that. No, the shirt, not the broom. My goodness. Can we go back and steal that? Yes. All right, steal that. Just sneak it out. Don't let anybody know.
Mrs. Amber?
Shh, quiet.
Could I
Hello,
have
not discreet.
this?
Oh,
you're asking.
Sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
How nice.
Thanks.
I'll wear it and think of her. Okay, got everything I need. Now let's hand you the broom. Hello?
Were you able
Broom.
to find the broom?
Yes. Whack her with it. The way you're coming up behind
Here
her.
you go.
Looks like you're holding it like a jimmy stick.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I would not have been able to find the broom otherwise. Let's not, again, be too confrontational.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm
Oof.
grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am
Me?
I
What do
doing?
I matter?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Is that something my generation likes to do? I was not aware of that. Let's just go with Betty rather than Rachel. It's not really up to me. This is not about me.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
It's true.
She has every reason to be.
Also true.
There are many painful things about Rachel's past.
Wait, more
including
secrets?
My own role in hiding the truth.
And my own lack of inflection. You know, let's not put blame on people in this house just yet.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did.
That she took your money?
Gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But
Did you really have
Hearing
her?
the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're
That table.
not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You
That's a solid
don't
marriage.
have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But
Don't
I'm
point at your
inclined to
husband.
trust my husband.
Now point at your husband.
His entire life is about keeping people safe.
After a
Rachel's
sort.
extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Wait, what was Chloe saying thanks for? Alright, I've looked at pretty much everything around here. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Amber. Will it be James at this
Wonder
point?
what James is thinking right now.
Let's speak to him and find out. Speak! Fart, fart.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you
Why?
never told her?
And besides, you know,
You have
drugs.
no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want
Specifics.
Rachel to go through any of that.
Details. I need to know what you're afraid of.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But
Sure.
addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah,
Like what?
but Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home.
Oh, and see, now we're getting
She
into the
put
details. That's
Rachel
not cool.
in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think
I'm
Sarah
sure they
is
were very
involved
fine
with
people
any
on
of the
both
drug
sides.
dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were.
Chloe, you know she
That's
is.
who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Well, your daughter is important to me too, but I don't know that I just want to obsequiously say I'll do whatever you ask, so...
Maybe
Hey,
try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
my
I'll
wife
do what I
means nothing
can.
to me.
I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Alright, I think we've gotten all the family matters out of the way, given Rachel some quiet time. Let's go check on her. We haven't been upstairs yet, so this is new uncharted territory. And off we go.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes. Let's leave. For real.
If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.